Hey, Rishit. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. We're here for another art fight stream. Just kind of to recap, I finished up my creature design in our stream yesterday. So we've got our creature, we've got Kissa, and then we added in like this little mouse guy in yesterday's stream. Hey, Caden King, welcome in. So this was all yesterday, right? We finished this guy up, and then moved on to Dragon Force from the artist Not Becca. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Thanks for joining me today. So today I'm just going to focus in on just lining up my character, coloring it in, and then hopefully get some textures here and there before I have to end today's stream. So yeah. Any of you guys got big plans for the weekend? Anything going on today for you guys after the 4th? Or did you do anything exciting for the 4th? Let me know. Richard says, no, nothing. Hey, I'm with you, man. I don't really celebrate it, you know, unless we have like family that's trying to do something, but we didn't get together yesterday. Some of us had work. So we were just like, maybe next time. Yeah, and I'm trying to draw Becca's Dragon Force character more or less in the style of Mass vs. Chronicle series superheroes. I'm trying to make him fit into that universe. Hey, Lost Alex, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. We're just continuing our drawing from yesterday. I think at some point I was toggling between doing extra poses. So I ended up with this guy over here that I thought could be a real fun, like, let me jump out of the way kind of thing, right? Or like a fly away kind of a pose. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to do that one. I also originally thought I'd go with the funny one of like, hey, why don't we just go that way and run away? But didn't end up doing that. Let's see, Caden set off bottle rockets. That's pretty dope. But today you got nothing to do? Well, I'm glad you're joining me. Glad you're here. Maybe get some art done today or something. Might be kind of cool. Just sit, relax, chill out. Doing good. Nice pose ideas. Thank you. You really like the final sketch. Thanks. I kind of like it because I'm kind of aiming for almost like that, almost as if he's doing like a Rasengan from like Naruto or something, or Kamehameha from DBZ, with like this force of air and like this sphere. And then I'm going to have him being propelled off by his feet with some wind. But yeah. But I'm really happy that I kind of kept pushing it until I got to a pose that I really liked. I think the glasses are going to have to be on their own separate layer, is what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to draw in his face regular. I might change up the size of his face a little bit. And hopefully you guys can hear the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hey, Antic, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. I keep seeing me on your For You page. Awesome. So let's just take that as a good sign that you have to come by here, like the stream, and subscribe to the channel. We're doing some art fight. If you're an art fighter as well, please leave your handle down in the chat so other people can follow you. This is my 3rd attack. We finished this second attack yesterday. This is creature that I got to redesign for the artist Snakies. And then today I'm just working on redesigning Dragon Force from the artist known as Not Becca. But yeah, glad you're here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday. We're winning by 2%, Team Fossil. Let's go. I'll take it. But it's still too early, you know? And then for me, I don't even think it's about the points as much as it is about creating some awesome art pieces, making sure that I do the art pieces justice to those artists that I'm drawing them for. You're coming by to look at other art fight streams? Awesome, no worries, dude. Let's see. Kind of like my nose shaped like that. The mouth I might have to retweak too. But we'll kind of play with it, see if we like it by the end. Usually when I get into... oh, thanks for sharing your handle. Silly Goof Antics. I love it. It's a great name. I'm going to definitely follow you when I get a chance. But yeah, usually I end up possibly changing the expression or like the face once I get like everything rendered out. So we'll kind of see. We'll see what we're looking like and what we're feeling like. That might be a little too dark. Let's thin this out. Push that back. But yeah. Am I doing a lot of attacks? This one's only number 3. And this is my first year joining up with Artfight. So I'm actually kind of happy with this progress. My goal was to do 4. I thought I'd do 1 a week. But so far I've been able to kind of knock out 2 or like 1 every like maybe 2 days, day and a half. So I'm really happy about it. This week I'm just choosing some artists and I'm just attacking them. And I'm thinking next week I'm going to focus in on getting some attacks done, like some like revenge attacks done to those that have drawn my OCs. So I'm excited about that as well. Grinding. Yep. Definitely. Some of my art takes too much time, but then I also got to think like I might have to play this a little bit smarter as well. And maybe find some like easier looking ones that I can make like simple sticker designs or something for, and then the ones that I really want to work on and put a little bit more effort into, maybe find those. But at the same time, I also just want to make sure everyone ends up with like a piece that they're satisfied with. Let's see. Caden says started to do a group of someone's characters. Oh my gosh! In the Tales of the Multiverse style, the person's art fight name is Gib Doodles. Oh yeah, Gibbs attacked me recently. I follow them, so they're definitely on my list to go ahead and attack back. And Rissa, you're playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. Hey, I am with you. I've just finished collecting all of the cards. Well, not all the cards, but like the main set from the Eevee Grove packs. So I'm kind of happy about that. Now I just gotta focus in on building a good enough deck for rank. I think I made it to like Ultra Ball 1 last time. So I'm hoping to climb a little bit higher. Let's see. I think a nice little smooth kind of thing like that ought to look good. There we go. Hey Dempsey, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing great. Which artist is this one inspired from? The artist's name is Not Becca. She's got like this super sweet MHA, My Hero Academia piece, this clean art style. The character's name is Dragon Force, the princely hero with the quirk Turbine. So generates and controls wind, which is pretty cool. And then I'm trying to put it into the style of Masterverse Chronicles superheroes. So, yeah. Do I have any cards in person? I've got some cards that students have given me. But I don't really play anymore. I used to collect when I was younger. Let's see. I don't know if I need a cowlick kind of thing going on over here. Let's bring it up that way. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday. I'm excited about this. I feel like I've been at least not just pumping out some artwork, but actually I feel like my style's being pushed a little bit more too. And then I feel like I'm growing a little bit more as an artist, which is really nice. Gonna bring this one up a little bit. Boom. Let's see. Oh yeah, and let me show you this. I was actually working on a character design recently, and this is kind of the guy that I'm working with. I don't know about this side profile view, but definitely like the straight on view. My wife was thinking the face shape reminded her of like Sokka from the Avatar, but we're gonna try to work on him a little bit later today as well. So we'll kind of see what we'll get. Let's see. Antic says, I was expecting I'd be able to do a lot of attacks, but I don't think this was as easy as I thought. Yeah, I think it's hard. You got to find your time and things like that to like be able to sit down and do them. And I think that's part of it. I know there's a section, I think, with the attacks where it just says it's just a head or something like that. So maybe like something smaller is something that's easier to, if you're just trying to do quantity to just kind of hit up a bunch. But yeah. Got the Illustrator. Is that the? Do you mean like the immersive card, Rishit? Is that what you mean? 'Cause I don't know what the Illustrator is. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Quantity and quality is, yeah, no, for sure. I think it is. For quantity, do sketches as attacks for big points. Go all out, no, for sure. I still haven't done a background yet for any of my art pieces, but I think this is the one I'm going to focus on doing one for, because I think it makes sense. It's a My Hero Academia character, so maybe do like a city background, like a cityscape right behind him, and then maybe to avoid putting too much polish on it, maybe I'll end up just like blurring out bits and pieces. But we'll kind of see, or like fade them out. That's where I lack confidence for sure, though. It's like all the background stuff. I've been keeping them pretty simple. I feel like I might have to bring this down earlier. And Dempsey, I know you've been hard at work with these as well. I don't think you drop quality ever. Okay, let's see. Rich, it's got a holographic Charizard. Okay. God Pack. Have I gotten a God Pack? I pulled one on my wife's account, but I never got one. You just got one yesterday? Congrats. Antic says, I go clean sketch, clean sketch, clean color, full shade, and most of my attacks. Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's what I've been doing too. All right, so that's his face, little princely hero. I'll put on the visor on a different layer, but I'll do that after I get all the colors and stuff done. And then the most annoying part, I think, going into the rest of the body. Let's see. We've got all these lines in here. Oh wait, yeah, forgot about this guy. This character's got like some golden ties or these lines or whatever on a couple parts of his body, like so like this little guy right over here. So it's like a little tied knot, I guess, near the collar. And then he's also got the same thing near the waistline, like pants. Let's see. I'm not sure I have hit all out on any artworks yet. I kind of realized after those redraw artworks I haven't used all I know as best I can. No, that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure, like, with the same token, that other people, when they look at those art pieces like that you've shown the group, that they'll just be mind blown, though. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Antics building a decent portfolio at this point. No, that's a good thing, though. Definitely build up those portfolios, make them look different, show that you can do a bunch of different like styles and things like that. Let's see. Risha says at the school field trip, you want a raffle? It's pretty cool. Pulled out an Umbreon EX. That's dope. I love Umbreon. I like shiny Umbreon better than regular version. Let's see. I was trying to mess around with foreshortening here, but I don't know if it shows, or if it just plays off as he's got like this giant arm. I don't know if my institute or college I will applying to will ask for one. Some schools have you'll have one for, or if you decide to get a job in the industry, you'll definitely need it. So definitely keep building it up. Dempsey says, build it up. Yep. Keep old art as progress to show. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Matt, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Yeah, build up your portfolio. Because it's also a good thing for you, too, because then you get to see that progress. I think I've mentioned it to someone in a comment a while back that sometimes I don't notice my progress until someone points it out, or if I look at an old art piece. But yeah. Let's see. Caden just realized it's the 5th and he's already done 6 attacks. That's pretty dope. Dempsey's been learning card magic. Part of the card spring now. LOL. Yep. Love it. Love it. That's pretty cool. I want to see the magic tricks with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Well, and then this way you could always just do like that Destiny draw. Be like, believe in the heart of the cards. Antic keeps a Google Drive for art. It's so useful for keeping files. Absolutely. I feel like I should probably have a spot where, or like an external hard drive, where I can keep these pieces just in case. My computer's getting old. At some point, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna lose them. I don't want to lose it at all. Hey, Ark, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. Add a card trick to the end of the redraw. Oh yeah, no, do it for sure. Let's see, I get Arc 2 days in a row. Let's see, I think I need to fix this one. There we go. I think the thumb's not thumbing. It looks like a nub. I don't even know if I'd actually see this thumb in this perspective. I'm gonna see what it looks like without it. Starting to think about it. Like, you might see just a point over here, right? Like a little nub. That's what I think. Should get an iMac. Maybe a little too expensive. I got one from work, like for teaching. But I don't know about that. Dempsey uses Google Drive to back them all up. That's smart. How am I doing? I'm doing really well. Staying hydrated. I've got like a soda next to me. It's not really staying hydrated, but I got that. Magic tricks with Yu-Gi-Oh cards and pick a Dark Magician. Oh yeah. Oh, and then somehow find all the Exodia pieces. Yes, Dempsey, that's the request right there. Favorite cards, Dark Magician. Yeah, he's awesome. He's got a lot of support around him as well. How hot is it in North Carolina? Maybe in the upper 80s, like 87, 88. Draw on your phone. Very cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that. I don't know. I feel like his thumb's on the opposite side. Nah, I don't think it has the same feel. I gotta move it. And then maybe just make it thicker. Sorry guys, sometimes I talk to myself with this art. Sometimes I'm just like, is that where you belong? I don't know. Play around with it. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, or if I'm just crazy. Okay, and then I know there's like a yellow line that goes across this glove. And for some reason, it's right here by the pinky. Let's do this. Digital art hacks. Let's see, 98 degrees Fahrenheit where you are, Rishit. Okay. You could cook Crocs. Oh, I had no idea. If you had a nickel every time. You'd have 6 nickels. That's funny. Oh, you talk to yourself all the time too? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do it all the time. Like, I don't think it belongs there. But yeah. Everyone talks to themselves while making art. I see. I always think it's me because I'm always alone when I'm doing it. So you just never know. You think it's weird if you don't talk to yourself? Okay, good. Does that count in the classroom too while I'm teaching my students? When I ask them a question and then I just get crickets? Is that me just talking to myself? Let's see, I gotta merge these. There we go. Let's see. Dempsey says I got a script narrators in the video I'm working on, talking to myself with multiple personalities in a bit. Oh my gosh. No, for sure, for sure. Are you like Mrs. Parker teaching art? Who's Mrs. Parker? I have no idea who that is. Actually, because the other side's longer, right? So let's exaggerate this. Yeah, that should match up. The old art teacher at Odell? Yeah, her last name's Parks, right? Because she got married. I still call her Dellinger. Yeah, except I'll be doing digital art. She's doing traditional. I don't think I could do traditional anymore. The undo button doesn't work in real life. They tell you it's just the regular eraser, but it doesn't work for me. It leaves behind marks. And then I can't transform it the way that I can on here. What do I teach? So I was a fifth grade teacher. Well, I've been a teacher for about 12 years, so I've taught middle school and elementary. And most of the time it's been science. But now I'm shifting over to teaching digital art as an encore, like a specials or an enrichment class, to students between third grade and fifth grade. Let's see. Dempsey says I also jumped from one to others without stopping when I record, so it's kind of cool. But I also feel like Seth MacFarlane when he was on the Graham Norton show. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. See, my problem is I can't make too many voices when I try to do the channel narrators. So I've been using a little bit of those like pitch frequencies to help me out a little bit. And then I realize I'm terrible at impersonating accents. I can't do them. So, yeah. And then I find when it's the harder ones, like if you ever listen to Vert's voice, like Vert Lightstone from like my first Dimensional Adventurers, he has almost like a Joey Wheeler type of voice, but then I couldn't get it going for like the next episodes that followed when he had to talk, so it just didn't happen. Let's see. Ark says, wait, hold on. Rishit says, the goat at teaching fifth grade. Yep, thank you, thank you. Ark says, I'm not that good, so I can't be a teacher. Art teacher? Who says that? It depends on the age level and what you like and what you're passionate about, and if you're willing to improve. You should use a voice changer. I guess I could. I guess I could use a voice changer. I'll always be the goat. Hey, I appreciate you. You think you're just okay? Alright. I've thought that for a long time. Now I feel like I'm better than what I was, but I think all artists think that they're terrible sometimes. Do voice actors use voice changers? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe? I guess it depends on what they need, right? See, I gotta remember that this is all in... This character is wearing gloves the whole way through. Although, I guess I could have made it more like a... Like, for the style. Like, well, I guess because I'm not doing the My Hero Academia style, but... Could have gone for, like, the square fingers for, like, for the gloves that they wear. Yeah. Let's see. I know I'm missing some things over here. Chat's rolling. Let's see. Dempsey says, Ark, you're a great artist. You just have the same as all artists. I think I'm just okay at art too, and prove it's like, yeah, no, for sure. It all depends on what you see. And then you should never compare yourself either. I think that's a problem that we have. But Ark, I think Dempsey and I have both told you you're pretty good. And I think I've even asked to see if you were actually going to start up a channel to promote your art and stuff. Yep, Rishit says always space to improve. Absolutely. The secret to keeping up as an artist is to not let yourself down all the time with how you see your art. Absolutely, Antic. I agree. Yep, it's about practice. Yep, comparison's a killer of joy. Absolutely. Yep, I agree. You guys are hitting it. And that's what I love about this community. We're not the types to tell you, yeah, you're terrible, you're the worst. Get over it. It's no, for real. You are good. You know, even if you don't really see it, just gotta trust. Let's see. I think this goes off Pinky. There we go. Yeah, I think open-mindedness is perfect. Honestly, it's some of the stuff that we teach in our character development for our students in the classroom. I think life's a little bit easier if you can give yourself a little bit of grace, you know? I think I'm gonna leave it like that. He's supposed to be a skinnier character, but in my style, most of my heroes are muscular. So I do want to give him a little bit of a build. Kind of like that arm. Mr. S, your art sucks. Be sure to remember your basics. Or you will get Mr. S to put you onto the naughty step. No, that's funny. That's hilarious. Comparison isn't all bad, to be honest. It depends on how you compare. It's only if you see it well to see how far you've gone or what you can go for. Absolutely. There's plenty of artists I look towards to be like, I want to get to that level. Honestly, Dempsey is one of them. Been watching his channel for a while. Popcross Studios. There's a lot of comic book artists like Jim Lee that I would love to... Man, I'd love to pick his brain and kind of get there. David Finch does great jobs with like perspective and things like that. I'm like, man, I want to be able to do that. But it just motivates me more than anything else. Alright, I am digging the way this is looking. Let's go. But I definitely have issues too. Like right now, I'll be looking at a line, I'll be like, no, I need it to be a certain way. I want to know if that's OCD or not, because I don't have it anywhere else in my life. Just when I do art. Let's see. Sometimes the tough love approach to feedback is a great motivator, but you still need to use it to push yourself further, not get stuck in the negative. No, absolutely. Oh, hey, Chloe, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday. And if you guys are here with me and you're just joining me, please don't forget to hit the like button, like the stream for me. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with new content and more art streams or art fight streams. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's all completely free to you, but means the world to me. But yeah, Chloe, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Let's see. Caden is back. Welcome in, Caden. Artists are perfectionists, yeah. I totally get it. I can nitpick all the imperfections for sure. Yeah, get it out on a deadline is more beneficial. No, I get it. Hey Ben, welcome in, dude. Maybe I gotta shrink that. Let's see. I knocked its lights out. Oh man. The tres leches? Yeah, no, tres leches cake is great, Chloe. Let's see. Sorry if I'm giving too many quotes. No worries, no worries. Although I think Stream Elements takes away some quotes depending if it's a copy paste thing. Apparently doesn't need to buy a new refrigerator. Just a new light because it's broken. You either unlearned being or never was a perfectionist. That totally get that. I can get that. Let's see. We're gonna get this character going. Kind of want to fix this side. Because it feels too flat. And yet I feel like if I just do this little zigzaggy little bit like the clothing, like it gives it a little bit more energy. Have you gotten copyrighted? Have I? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Stream Elements is timing people out for 30 seconds, but the messages don't seem to have anything bad in them. Wait, really? No, no, I appreciate that. I don't know why that's happening. Huh. Let's find out. I was wondering why things were getting, like, deleted, but I'm wondering what it is. Unless it thinks it's like a paragraph. But let's fix that real quick. It's not you, it's not you. Let's remove this one. Okay. Okay. We're gonna see if that fixed anything. But yeah, I was wondering why things looked like they were getting deleted out. I just thought it may have been like could have been like a paragraph or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's the word. It's like too mature. I don't know. Yeah, they're long enough to be a paragraph, so I shut that one off. Let's see, Dempsey's only had one attack so far this week. I'll be getting some people, etc. Yep, that's what I'm doing next week. That's my goal. Are you a true Sigma? What? Yeah, you're probably immune because you're a mod. I get it. Yeah, there you go. There's that, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. There you go. Let that be your reminder in case you're here and haven't liked it yet. But yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was just the paragraph thing. I didn't think it was that long. I literally opened up one of them and it was fine. Oh, Antic says it didn't even notice. Hey, Gibbs, welcome in. You've had a handful of attacks, like 4? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I've been attacked a few times, but I'm hoping next week I can go and re-attack some peeps that have attacked me, like you, Gibbs. No one is safe from these attacks. Oh, you were drawing when it happened. Okay. Who was my first subscriber? I could not tell you. I have no idea. I could tell you my wife decided to be my 100th subscriber. She was waiting for that one. I could tell you that. Antic's got 3 defenses and did 8 attacks. Man, you work fast. Let's see. Ben. Concepts of superheroes or supervillains from public domain. Oh. Okay. Gonna push this one out a little bit further. Or maybe just keep it on the one side. Maybe the one side. Keep it a little asymmetric. Team Fossil members, let's go. If you do friendly fire, I guess my question is, can you still earn as many points, or you only get more points for attacking the other team? Out of curiosity. You only get 75%. Crazy. Probably spam some sketches. That's not a terrible idea, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know how happy the recipient would be. Arcus team nobody. Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be boring. 70%. Hold on, let me change this up. I think the original artist had 3. But I was just trying to be fancy and put like 1,000. But 3's faster. There we go. And older years is 25%? That's crazy. Sometimes friends can be the worst enemies. I think that's what our group is going to be for the fellowship, because we'll all be attacking each other at some point. Although, I guess Nerd did start the first shot. He did fire it off. So you did friendly fires without knowing? Yeah. Who wants to join Team Nobody? Hey, if you're offering like sandwiches and free gear, let's do it. Today you're taking a break from attacks and working on reworking one of your character weapons. Very cool. Well, Gibbs, if it's a fantasy weapon, you could totally submit it into my community redraw, where I take subscriber submitted artworks. Like I get to choose who those subscribers are, and I'm gonna redraw the submissions either as something else or just redraw them as normal. But yeah, got till the 24th. Imagine what Lantern Corps the heroes of wanna know. I probably spoiled it wrong. or spelled it wrong. Yeah, no worries about it. I always have to double check how I spell it, but I put two N's after the first A. But yeah. You've yet to do friendly fire, but the first friendly fire I do will be against Kingpin. Good for you. Ark starts a new team and wipes fossils and crystals out. I believe it. Because then everyone wants to join Team Nobody. Everyone's going to think it has something to be like in reference to like the Odyssey. With like the Cyclops. And then you get all the Epic the Musical fans going wild. It is fantasy, so it's not super magical. It's a battle axe made from candy. Oh, that's funny. That's cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's not bad at all. Fantasy weapon, anything you could think of. Candy weapon works. Because no one knows what I'm gonna turn them into, anyways. Let's see. I gotta turn this. I think my pen's a little off. It's made from a jawbreaker and a candy cane. Why do I want to see it so badly? I would totally see that. That sounds cool. Ark was thinking a magic item that controls time. It's supposed to look like an old, like knitting sticks with the art. That's cool. You send it through Discord? Yeah, absolutely. Discord, DM it, however you want. Let's see. Ruku and the other heroes, like the current ones that are known. Let's see. Nemia is someone who just loves it when other people like enjoy her meals. Like that's like her passion. I don't know if that would. I don't think it would necessarily fall under love, unless love of food is something that works. Garaza's usually like that, he just wants to fight all the time. So I feel like he could totally be like a Red Lantern. He just wants to just up and fight. Salal's a little chill. He just wants to relax. I don't know if that's will or something else. Well, love or hope. Okay. Ruku, I think he's become more hopeful. So maybe a Blue Lantern. Only just met Yatal, so we don't know much about her just yet. Other than ancient magic, one of the heroes, stuff like that. But no one would be like fear, and no one would be greed for like those characters. Think White Lantern. Okay, I think that's okay. Sorry, looking away from chat for a second. I'll go back in just a moment, guys. Just gonna go through this outline real quick. I feel like this is like a signature I tend to do with most of my art. I say most, but maybe all of my art. Let's see. There's only one in existence, yeah. No, that makes sense. Because none of my characters are necessarily greedy. And then Ruku's got himself, like, I don't know if it's been noticeable or not, but he's got all these different fires that follow, like, the whole Roy G. Biv spectrum. So far, I think we've seen red, blue, orange. I don't know if we've seen the other ones yet. I gotta... Oh, purple. We saw purple in, like, the first one. Or violet. Let's see, the Gretel's axe is in the Discord. Yeah, my phone just went off, so I'm popping it open. Oh my gosh, that is pretty dope. Dude, that is sick looking. I can see the Jawbreaker piece. That's so dope. That's a fun one. That's a fun one, Gibbs. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. Just doing the outlines. We could pop in color after. And I gotta figure out how I want to do the stripes on this shirt. I don't know if I want to have to line them all up. I might. Or if I could just put it into a different layer for the shirt. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm liking him. He's looking good. Thank you so much. I'm not too well versed in weapons, so that's great. No, no, it looks great. It looks sick. Wait, how do you stream YouTube on mobile? I would assume you just go to the YouTube Studios app and then you could do it from there, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to do it on the mobile. I love the idea of using the Jawbreaker as the actual Jawbreaker in the combat sense. No, for sure. I think it's genius. Alright, let's see. I still gotta do those glasses too. I'm just contemplating on doing them last or if I should start them now. Or like I guess as a visor, but it feels super essential to start it sometime soon. You need to have an account verified, advanced features on, and certain criteria. If you Google YouTube live stream criteria for mobile, okay, gotcha. Ben says would be funny if someone submitted an Egyptian-inspired fantasy weapon. Maybe tired. Hey Ben, are you gonna submit in an Egyptian-inspired weapon? I'll take it. The mythos. The Horus, I don't know, spear or something, I don't know. Or chain, or mace, or whatever it is. Yeah, symmetry tool is my best friend too. It would be kind of funny. Let's see, he's got a yellow stripe on his boot, like on the side. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. Maybe I do these by hand. You're learning how to draw heels like shoes? Oh, very cool, very cool. I can usually draw feet, but it depends on the shoes. Like, I like drawing boots a little bit more, and then some sneakers more. But if I try to do, like, female shoes, I don't think they come out right. Think This line should be over here. There we go. There goes Dempsey with the advice. Get it, dude. The Great Elder is in. Giant space wars with alien ships. Oh, yeah. Let's turn it that way. Hey, Harrian, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Saturday. We're just continuing our art attack from yesterday. So this one's attack number 3. But yeah, really excited about this one. Let's see, just got to look at something real quick. There we go. All right, let's see. I think it's just this side. Okay, I think he's got everything on him. Pretty sure he does. Let's see. Gotta check this. Let's check it. All right, let's see. So, Harin is saying, I hope you liked my attack. Are you Catapult? Let's see. Arc, that's why I'm trying to learn. Yep, absolutely. Because if you ever want to get a commission done, you have to learn it all. Absolutely agree. I imagine the artist group next year made a sci-fi universe or a post-apocalyptic world building challenge. Sounds interesting. Kane joined the Discord. Thanks for joining. Gibb says, sweet. And Harian says, yep. Okay, then yeah. No, absolutely loved it. You did my Graz, and I think you did him so much better than I did. Not gonna lie. But I love it. I love it. Alright, and again, guys, if you're just joining, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Both of those help me out. It's free for you, but it means the world to me. Specifically because it gets other people to like find this channel, helps us build our community that we've got going on, and I think it's a great thing. Ben Dempsey says that he is behind in the world building challenge. Yep, the axe does look awesome, Gibbs. Agreed. Try to learn more in drawing muscles. Yeah, anatomy's an interesting beast. I wish I could master anatomy. I got some of it down, not all of it. Let's see. I feel like I missed something in my sketch. Nothing too crazy. Maybe just a line over here. Or just some shade down here. And I know the glasses, but maybe color first. Alright, let's see what we could pop in. This stuff here is supposed to be yellow. I'm going to hue shift it a little bit. And I did miss some stuff too. I know I got to color in some of that, but I definitely missed the lines on the shirt on the other arm. I knew I missed something. Gibbs loves drawing muscles. They're honestly a lot of fun. Nope. I love drawing like big bulky like heroes and stuff like that. So I do play around with muscle a lot. They're cool and hard at the same time. If you can see it into shapes, it makes it easier to draw buff people. Caden says a lot of people are behind in the world building challenge. I would have to say that I'm completely up to date. I haven't missed one yet, although maybe Art Fight might get in the way of this one. Let's see. This one. Let's do it that way, maybe? There we go. Oh. Popping in all this purple. But I think this is like a darker version of purple. We'll do some cleanup after this. Or after we get all these main colored pieces in. And then I think it's bright purple pants. And then we got, okay, so we've got the same color because it's a, okay, gotcha. I don't know why I thought the color for the arms were going to be, like the gloves for the arms would be a different color than the actual costume, but I'm completely wrong. Let's see. Kingpin's ahead of you, Dempsey? No way. Ben says Dempsey did 2 videos. Oh, Ark, you joined the Discord server? Appreciate that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go, waving you hello. What's the world building challenge? So essentially it's a challenge that our group of artists have kind of come up with where we're all building our own fantasy realms. And so we're building, well, I guess some of us are building up some stories. Others of us are just building up the characters and the environment, the map, and things like that. And And so we're giving ourselves 1 year to finish. So we started in January, so we should end in January, and hopefully just kind of see what that looks like, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do some cleanup, and then I'll come back up to the top of the face. I just got to see if I'm missing anything, pixel-wise. Because as much as I love this brush, it always leaves gaps. I don't know what the song is, but it's hitting hard. I like it. I am going to thin out this section, though. Yeah, it's a fun challenge, the world building challenge. I built my story around a elf or a halfling elf named Ruku, who has some memory issues, but seems to be linked to these legendary heroes of the past. So a lot of fun to write. There we go. So far, we are good. There we go. I think I got everything in this area that needed to get got. Okay. Now, the harder part, right? Try to find a tone. I think that's actually not a bad tone. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a grading or not, or if I was just going to keep it the way it is. But it looks good. Sounds like a fun challenge, right? Or building my own fantasy worlds. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And that's where a lot of my OCs for Artfight are coming from. That and my like superhero building world. Move that turns Pokemon into plushies. Like substitute. Let's see. My own world is built from a lot of public domain fantasy characters that you've reworked. So like Hansel and Gretel, Jack the Beanstalk. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Do you have like a spot where you keep like stories or any of that lore or anything that you like rework? Like do you do that here on YouTube or is it just like for yourself on your computer, that sort of thing? You're writing a comic book, love comics, dig it. Let's see, I'm going to probably darken these guys up. To give it something different. To add some differentiation. Let's see, what color are the eyes? I forgot. Are they purple? I'm thinking they're purple, even with the with like the filter on top of the glasses. It's been on a hiatus. No, no worries, no worries. Dinosaur-inspired characters would be kind of cool. Oops. Alright, and I think I've mentioned that I'll probably end up fixing this just up a little bit. Might be a little too hard for me for right now. Let's move. I don't know if this one's hard too. We're gonna find out. Rewrote or reworked characters in Shakespeare? That sounds interesting. Okay. Okay, I think he's looking pretty cool. I just gotta get that visor thing going and then kind of go from there. Let's see. I'll put them in on their own, like, layer. Fantasy full of zombies, dragons, vampires. It's more lighthearted and episodic. That's cool. Jekyll and Hyde, Pinocchio. Cool. And then I'll have to render those on a different layer. And then we'll get all the other components in here. Get rid of that. Somewhere around there. Ben's shocked that Kingpin finished the 30-day comic challenge. I'm glad he finished it. I was rooting for him the whole way through. Like, if you want something bad enough, you know, you can just put in the time and effort. And then, like, you'll finish it up. And then I think... Can I do it with, There we go. It's close. Well, actually, there'll be a background, so that'll get colored up, I think. That's pretty cool. I really like the fact that a lot of you guys have like different stories, comics, and reworks. I think that is so cool. Let's turn this to 80. Multiply. Sorry, just setting up some layers for myself. Get back into developing your stories. You'll have people on a cliffhanger in both stories. Oh gosh, that's crazy. That's no fun when you leave someone on a cliffhanger. I think that's good. The rendering step of like most of my art pieces, I'm like, it's like the part that I think bores me the most every time I do it, but it's also like the part that makes the art kind of come alive at the end. Problematic. It's like, I gotta fight this. And once I get this thing done, we'll get to at least kind of see how it's going to affect the glasses. See what the colors look like, how it's changed up. Said whales and dragons as a mix. Okay, cool. Then Ben says, I did find out a couple months ago I really like writing how people died for my original characters, uh, which the only ones I wrote is based off of phobias. That's kind of neat. I have to draw. I have three of these ghost drawn, but not colored in. Okay. I don't know. I never want to think about me killing off my characters. You know, you kind of like, I don't know. Depending on what it is, I guess. Or depends on the character. Because there's like a bunch of OCs that I've made when I was younger that I never use anymore, nor do I like really recall like names or anything. But I would assume that's similar to like killing them off, but like in a really slow, sad way. But I wouldn't want to do it for like my characters now. But I have done it in my S1st Chronicles series. Like there, I don't think a lot of people are safe just because there's a lot of like battles and wars and things happening there. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, going back to the chat. Gibb says, I actually haven't done much deaths with my characters, but I work with a mortal character. Oh, gosh, yeah. So that would make sense. My main character dies in the first chapter of her story. Oh, my gosh. But I guess that's part of it, right? Like, probably like a ghost character or spirit or something. Who knows? Unless it was just a character that was meant to be killed off, and then that was it. Ben says, yeah, but I thought that it was pretty twisted. Plus, the ghosts are ghostly villains of my characters, Shane Spector. Okay. So that reminds me, I have ghost characters that have nothing with... he needs a redesign, though. This is looking cool. Back in a bit. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Appreciate it. I'll say I have one death extremely planned out, but I won't say who because spoilers. I get it, I get it. Alright, let's see. We're going to put this over here. Get this a little bit more red. Get that in there. That's not gonna work. Let's try this. Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. That makes sense. Okay. I gotta go back. Go back in history. Don't you hate it when you try to draw stuff and you're like on the wrong layer and you're trying to figure out why it's not working? Time loopy stuff, so not a ghost. Killed off your main villain. And his spirit devoured the entire realm. And he was resurrected. That's crazy. Oh, metal? Yeah, sorry. I try not to put too much crazy metal on here. Sometimes it goes a little too hard. Oh, not the music, the backstory? Oh, okay. It is taking death to another level. Destroy everything. Resurrect. Okay, I think the face looks good. And if I drop this on top, I actually kind of like it. It's not bad. Although I wonder if I need like something else for the glasses. Like a different like line color or something like that. Not entirely sure. Yeah, appreciate it, appreciate it. Let's see. I think I can move away off the face. And then we'll do the hair next. We'll focus in on these two areas. And then just make sure everything is in here. We're not missing a weird pixel. All right, cool. We're going to separate out the hair a bit. I do like the way like the hair like divides up pretty easily, because then it just makes it easier to like render out. I think once I'm done with the hair, and then I'll probably end up doing the neck, but then I think that's where I'm going to end today's stream. So we're going to get just a couple more things done before we end it. Here we go. Wrong one. Let's try that again. Put a little in here. I've never really used this like paint color as a highlight, but I don't think it's too bad. Let's see. Just a few random stray pixels. And then I said I was going to do the neck, and I think that's where I'll call it for today. So let's just move this guy down a little bit. Yeah, because I think I've been using this yellow one. What happens if I turn all the Actually, no, I kind of like the hair and the pink. So I'll just leave it like that. There we go. Alright, guys. I think this is where I'm going to call it. We just kind of rendered out the face over here. We rendered out the hair. All that's left is essentially just the body. But I think a lot of that could possibly be done off stream for the most part, because it's just a little bit too tedious. Alright. It's looking cool so far. Appreciate it. I think he's looking good. I think full body I'm like really happy with. Again, I think a lot of this could probably be finished off stream, I think, to finish him off. And then I think the next time I do a stream, probably on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday's my next available day. I think I'll show you what the finished product looked like. And then we'll start getting some revenge on some of the people that have attacked me. We'll showcase some of their art. We'll showcase some of the original art, things like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by, spending some of your time here with me on a Saturday. So thank you again. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't done so already. And as always, I'm drawing with Mr. S, and I'll see you all in the next video. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye-bye.